Oh, I got some juicy news. This is a VTuber drama news. Oh boy. I'll read it out for you. Do you like Chubby Fit Mitsuri? Artwork in progress. Live 2D VTuber. I'm tired for people calling girls thick or chubby and then give us the skinniest shit ever. There's nothing even remotely chubby about her. She's curvy and fit. Here, let me help. I'll try and crop this as close as I can without, like, you know, giving it away. Kevin and some shit? Dude, schizos that care about this stuff, like, maybe he used the word chubby incorrectly, but realistically, if you're essaying on Twitter and getting, like, likes and trying to farm likes for, like, attention and saying, like, oh my god, my body representation, and you're mad that the model isn't morbidly obese just because he used the word chubby, you need help. That's my opinion, bro. I've never in my life seen a model, like, skinny or, like, fat. I just don't get how people get affected by this stuff. I really don't. I don't get it. You probably meant chubby in relation to the models he's already worked on. Yeah, I can see that. Kevin has worked on probably more than 200 models at this point. And again, he did say Chubby Fit Mitsuri. Like, look at this. I'm trying to, so it doesn't go too far. But, like, again, it doesn't mean anything. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it has a little bit of a fucking belly. That's about it. Like a little belly and a little roll here. Again, if you show this kind of stuff that he's worked on in relative to this, it is quote unquote chubby to him. I just don't think this, I just think people care way too much. It's nice I don't see the problem. Well, that's because you're normal. In Japan, that would be chubby, but against the subjective term? Yeah! Isn't he Japanese? I have no clue. I actually don't know where Kevin is from. In Japan? What is the obesity rate in Japan? Obesity rate in Japan. 4.5. In America, 42% are obese, by the way. America #1! Let's go! America never loses. Let's go! USA! USA! I thought it was 60. Nah, it's like 40. It's been hovering around 42 and 45%. Kevin's showcase? Okay, let me look at this. Holy guacamole! Look at those titties! Okay, what's a good example? Ooh, look at the midriff. Look at the midriff for this one. Let me try and find where it's kind of like zoomed in on the midriff a little bit. Trying to see. Like, compared to his other models, yes. Yeah, look at that. That is a skinny model. Looking. None of these models are smaller than the one he referred to as chubby. Yeah, I totally agree. And he works with all kinds of models. Big booba, small booba, no booba. Like, my point still stands. All of them are relatively skinny or the perfect. Oh, this one also has a midriff. Like, look at that. This one has barely any lines in it. Whereas this one is quote unquote chubby. Maybe you shouldn't have used the word chubby, but like, for me personally, this is not chubby. Like, for me. I'm gonna say this, but I just I just don't think people should care about this stuff. You need like a therapist. There are so many people telling him to stop. Like they're trying to cancel him and say that he's like he hates women. Like what the fuck? Cultural differences, yeah, that too. Asian women are generally more skinny because of their culture. They eat a lot less. What is this? Oh yeah, the canceling thing? Yeah, people are telling him to stop commissioning. I am begging the VTuber community to stop using Kevin for his rigging. Just because of Iron Mouse. I blocked him so long ago for the whistle, and now this shit comes up. People on Twitter calling this chubby is the reason why I have body image issues as a size S and XS. Oh, mama. If people on Twitter affect your mental, I feel like maybe the people on Twitter aren't the problem. I feel like you need to get off Twitter. I understand if it's your parents calling you fat or something. Like, I get it. I understand. Like, people are really mean in real life. Like, if a coworker walks up to you and is like, hey, you should lay off the donut. People on Twitter don't affect your real life. You can block them. You can mute them. You can report them if they call you names. If you derive your body positivity from VTuber avatars, which aren't realistic at all, you need a therapist. Sorry. I mean, I'm just gonna be realistic. I think... Exactly, the other day, Obanai called me chubby just because I gained 5% body fat. I still sword training regularly, but I enjoy eating a lot. Dude, he's role-playing in the replies! Oh my god. I can't, man. He's just role-playing back at them. He's playing Mitsuri because Mitsuri, like, eats a lot. It's so good. No, if you're trying to cancel him, like, you're just actually kind of, like, igniting the fire and making it worse, by the way, by giving people attention. If you're quote tweeting it, you're just showing people his work, and people are gonna commission him regardless. So ever since, hold on, like, Zentreya's, like, they commissioned a model for Zentreya even after the whistle thing. No one fucking cares. No one cares. Who else has he done since? He did Hanya's model as well, since the whistle. Mints as well. People freaking hate this guy. It's so dumb. What whistle thing? The Lolly Requiem whistle thing. I'd have to go look it up. There was a whole drama about the Lolly Requiem whistle that he made an accessory using, he made an accessory that you can buy, like, for, like, $1 or $2, you know? The Hanya thing? I don't know, does Hanya have it? I'm not sure, but, like, my point is, like, no one cares. He's still gonna get commissioned. It wasn't a whistle, it's an alarm. Oh, but it was alluding to the, like, whistle thing. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I think I remember. I think he also made a whistle thing, but that's like, we're going off into the weeds. It doesn't matter. He made that and people got mad. People are, like, acting like he got outed as a racist or a pedo. He called the model questionably chubby. Who cares? Maybe, just maybe, chat, hear me out. Maybe English is not his first language, and chubby meant more like a little bit of love handles around, like, around this area. Like, love handles, some people say it's chubby. Some people wouldn't. I wouldn't. It doesn't matter to me. The essay alarm thingy? I don't remember. I think it was like, I think he made the whistle too. The other thing is there's not a lot of good riggers. He's gonna get work no matter what, I think, especially if he's not good. Oh, if he's that good. Yeah, no, I agree. He's one of the best in the industry right now. Like, I get told, like, I get added, like, really rude shit to me sometimes, and I try not to let it affect my mental, but then people are out here, like, freaking out over freaking Life 2D model, man. It's just, I don't know. My priorities are so beyond this, I feel like. Hey yo, Future Lana here. Kevin came up with an update. He posted it a couple of hours ago, and it basically said, "You're projecting. I struggled to gain weight, and my art style leans towards skinny." Just like I said. Oh my god, what a mind-blowing thing to say. It's almost like they have different standards for themselves. Sometimes skinny people struggle to gain weight too, and yet here people are calling them names and calling them slurs. You think he, like, said something really controversial, but all he did was freaking make some VTuber models that were a little bit too skinny. Absolutely ridiculous. I feel pretty bad for him. I don't know how people do this, but yeah, that's the update. See ya.